Hey guys, I'm Jack with How We Roll RV. Today we're doing a walkthrough on Victor the Viking and just kind of showing you how everything works on this camper. We've got some separate videos for how to set up at a campground and how to hook up to the truck and those things. Today I'm just wanting to go through how to where the connections are and showing you what to do if issues happen or anything like that. So if you follow me. First thing that we have right here is this right here is going to be your jack. All of our campers have automatic jacks on them. This right here, if you want to go up with it, you'll just click the switch to that direction, it'll go up. Want to go down, just click it that way and it'll go down. And then to stop, just put it right in the center. You'll also have a propane tank when you rent from us, and it will have sufficient propane for your reservation. And it'll be connected to this hose right here. So there's that. So I notice there's nothing here because it's winter time. We have all of our batteries and propane tanks off. Just showing you guys how everything works. If you'll come around here, this right here is an outside door. You also have one on the other side to get underneath. This is where all of your connections are going to be, as well as your towing connections and things of that nature. To hold the door up, same thing on the other side. There's a little switch right here, so you can see it'll hold the door up. And then to let it down, you just pull that and that'll let that down just like that. This right here is your water connection. So if you have water connection like a water spigot, you can connect the camper right here. You also have your water tank fill right above that. And that is, in the camper you have a water pump, and that connects to the water tank on board. This is how you fill the water tank right there. You also have gauges to show you how full the tanks are. This is your water heater out here, no need to worry about that. This right here is going to be where your electric is. Right now we're plugged in, so that way I'll have power to show you how things work. But that right there just snaps down like that. And then when you're ready to put it back in, this just pulls up, and then this cable, you just tuck it back in there. This right here is a coax connector, and we provide all the connections here we provide for you. This is if you're at a campground, they have TV. You can connect the cable here and the other end to the cable at the campground. So that's that. And then your sewer connection is right here. And you have your black and your gray sewer dump. And then you have your place where your sewer hose connects. And then right back here, we also have a spare tire for you. And we do provide all of the connections in case something were to happen where you needed a spare tire. Right over here, I'm going to show you how the door operates here. So this right here just opens up, and the handle's kind of cool in this thing. You just kind of give it a tug and it'll open. This right here, you'll want to open the door all the way, and this is one thing I love about this camper. It has these steps here. So you'll open this, and that lowers down just like that. And then if you want to walk on in here with me, this is our main control panel on our camper right here. So you can see you have your water heater. So if you want to heat your water up, all you have to do is have your water pump or be plugged into a water spigot with water turned on. Turn the water heater on, give it about 20-25 minutes, and it should be hot for you. And then you have your water pump right here. And that is if you're not connected to any type of water connection, you have your water filled up in the camper, you'll turn that on, and then you can use the sinks and things like that just like normal. You also have your ceiling lights, which are down through here. That's kind of your lights for the inside of the camper. And then you have an awning light. This camper has got a nice awning bar underneath there. And then you also have your awning extend and retract button. You'll just want to make sure that the door's out of the way, and you can press and hold extend or press and hold retract to bring the awning back in. You also have your different type of tank levels up here. So when you pick up your camper, your battery is going to be charged. Black and gray tank, but your wastewater tanks will be empty, and your fresh tank will be filled up for you. So right here you have your battery, and right now I'm plugged into electric, so that's why it shows full, but it will be full if you had a battery on there that's charged. You have your fresh tank, which will be full, and right now it's empty. Black will be empty, and then gray will be empty. The only thing is on the black tank, a lot of times it'll show like 1/3 or something because there is sometimes toilet paper that gets stuck on the sensors. We do make sure that those are empty before you pick up your unit, but that's just kind of letting you know in case something like that were to happen. This right here, if you look right here, this is your heater for the camper. So if it's kind of chilly outside or something, we do provide an electric heater for you, a floor heater. So you'll just plug it into the outlet and run it. But if you don't have electric, or you just need more heat, you can always turn this on right here. You'll hear that fan run, and that's how we start the heater in this camper. So you just select the temperature and leave it there, and it'll go. And then to turn it off, just get to here and make sure it clicks back, and it'll stop. We also have the electrical on this camper, and let me kind of explain that to you. So first thing is at the campsite, you'll want to make sure that you are plugged into the electric, and you will also want to make sure that the breaker is flipped on that pedestal at the campground. The other thing is in the camper, if there's no power, the first thing you can check is this is a GFI plug. If for some reason that plug is tripped like that, none of the outlets are going to work. So you'll want to make sure that you turn this on, press that button to reset it, and then that's another way you can get to have power. And then also back here, we have our breaker box back here. If we open this up, we have all of our different breakers right here. And then these, you just want to check those. And then fuses are for our 12-volt system. So the camper runs off two different ways. The refrigerator runs off of propane, or it runs off of electricity, so that runs off of electric. You also have your TV that runs off of electric, and your microwave that runs off of electric, as well as any of the plugs that you want to charge your phones or things. Another thing that we have is our 12-volt system. That runs your like phone chargers. Like up front, we have two USB plugs. That's for phone chargers. We also have the refrigerator propane, and the little board that's on the back that uses 12 volt. Any of the lights in the camper use 12 volt, so you don't have to be plugged in to use lights. As well as the awning runs off 12 volt. But this right here, these are fuses, just in case one of those blew. You want to check those, and we provide the tools to do that, as well as some extra fuses you may need. So there's that right there for you. Right up under here, this is your kitchen here. So you got plenty of space in here. We provide a coffee pot, and also we provide a toaster as well. If you do need to start the stovetop here, all you have to do is just take this and turn this to high or light. Make sure your propane tank is on, and take your lighter, and then you can just light each eye as you need it. And then to turn it off, just turn it off like that. Anytime you run that though, you do want to make sure that your fan is turned on here, so that way it pulls any of the gas flames or any of the fumes out. So there's that. You also have a light up here. And then your microwave is just standard, just like at home. And then this right here, this refrigerator here, super easy to operate. If we pick this up, you'll see that you have this right here, and you have an on and off switch. So right now, let's go ahead and we'll make sure that we are on auto. So I'll press this button in, and then we'll turn this on. This will come on, and then you want to give it, and it'll you just want to give it a few minutes, and then that will make sure that it's turned on. When you pick up the camper, it will be turned on, and it should be cold. But if for some reason there's an issue while you're gone, and this check light comes on right here, all you have to do is press the off and back on again, and it resets it. And then if for some reason you have a breaker keep kicking or something, you can press the gas button, and that makes sure that it runs completely off gas itself. And the auto light will turn off. And then also the refrigerator, to open it, you just press this button here, and that opens the refrigerator. We also have, it comes with a little freezer here too, so that's kind of cool. And then you just want to make sure it clicks, just like that. So that's how you make sure it's locked. And then right up here, these are just some of our basic kitchen utensils that we provide. You can see right up there, we've got our pots and pans up there. And then we have some basic cooking utensils, as well as a lighter. The only things you'll need to bring are just like bowls, cups, and plates. I usually get the paper or plastic, and then you also want to bring the plastic cooking, or excuse me, cooking. We provide that, the eating utensils. We also have extra storage all up here. And then in this camper, you actually have 4 beds in this camper. You have the queen bed here. You have this little bed here that's made, this is actually the table that's turned into a bed. And then you have 2 bunks back here. Now, to make this into a bed, I'm going to show you the opposite by making it back into a table. This is how you'll do it. So, this right here I just moved my cushions back. And then you can see the table here. These legs right here just pop out. And you just want to make sure that they are completely locked in so it doesn't fold on you. Then we'll take this and go to the other side here and make sure that one is locked in. Scoop that back. And then we will take our cushion here, have that set up just like that. Same way with the other side, just like that. And now we're back to a table here. So just do the opposite just to make it to a bed. The other thing we have back here, we have your restroom back here. We do provide 4 rolls of toilet paper as well as 2 sanitation drops for the toilet. And you'll just use those anytime the toilet starts to stink or you've emptied the tanks. You'll want to drop one of those in the toilet. Now the toilet, super easy to operate. You'll press this lever right here, and that's how you flush the toilet right there. And that's all there is to the toilet. And then the shower is super easy to operate. It's just like a shower at home. But you want to make sure that this vent is open right here when you're taking a shower, just because it makes sure and airs it out a little bit, so that way the steam is not in here. You also have a light switch on the wall, and all these lights have buttons on them, so you can turn it off and on, but that's your main light switch. And then right here in this cabinet, this is where we will have some of those things for you when you arrive. You can see we've got our toilet paper in there, and then we'll also have some of the cooking utensils and basic things like that all in these cabinets. And then you also have your sink here where it's just like at home. And then your AC unit is right up here. So during the summertime, if you want to keep it cold, you just turn this knob till it turns to cold. You'll turn this button right here. So that's fan, low, low fan, high fan, low cool and high cool. And then all you do to turn it off is just turn it to off, just like that. So really that's all there is to this camper. And then you also have a TV right behind Clay there. We'll have a remote in the cabinet for you. But yeah, it's a great little camper. We love it. But if you'd like to give us a call, our telephone's number is 423-292-2658. Thanks. Have a great day.